Hey there, Yolanda. It is your blog tutor, Alex Eckert. I just want to make this video for you so that you have a record of what we'll discuss on Tuesday. You can refer back to this, you can pause, you can rewind in case you forget anything. Um, so here it goes. I asked if you had a personal Google account because there's lots of different places you can open a blog or start a blog, but doing it on Google is pretty easy. So I'm going to go ahead and type in gmail.com, and this is an account. Let's go sign in with a different account. This one right here, Alexander 2016, is an account I created this year. Just a personal account that I use for really just a place to keep my thoughts about leadership. And I'd like to start a blog here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And you'll see there's almost nothing in my Google account for this one. Like I said, I just use this to kind of keep some notes. So up here, this is called your waffle. So go ahead and click on your waffle. And then if you scroll down a little bit, we've got Blogger over here. So go ahead and click on Blogger. And you can see I don't have a blog. It says create your blog now. So I'm actually going to go through and do this just like you would, okay? So I'm going to click on New Blog. And then I'm going to give my my blog a title. Yours could be, yeah, I mean, it could be anything you want. It could be something cutesy, something witty, whatever you want it to be. So mine is going to be called One Principles. Okay, and so you're gonna create an address for your blog, okay? And your blog is gonna be something 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 .blogspot.com. That's how it's gonna work through Google. And so you'll notice that a lot of there's millions upon millions of blogs, and so if I just type in principles at .blogspot.com and click on that, it says, sorry, this blog address is not available, which means either there's another blog with that name already or something super duper 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 close. Okay. And so I thought of something earlier what it would be. And so I'm gonna go Mr. Eckert, or I'm gonna go Principal Eckert. Let's go Principal Eckert.blogspot.com. Okay, so that's available. And so this is the title of my blog, One Principles. But principaleckert.blogspot.com is the web address. So if somebody wants to visit my blog, that's what they need to go to. And then down here is just different templates that you can choose. I'm just going to start with simple, just different views that your blog would look like, okay? But I'm just going to start with simple, and I'm going to go to create blog. And I'm just going to say no thanks right now. A domain name would just be, I'm not sure whether or not you have to pay for it. I think you do, but I'm just going to let Blogspot host my blog. So I'm going to say no thanks. Okay. And so this is an overview page. It's going to give you a lot of information about your blog. And once you get going, it's going to show how many people have viewed it, how many posts you have, how many different page views in a given day, how many followers you have. But really, you're going to do the majority of your work here under posts. Okay, and so so once I get to posts, and by the way, let me go to I'm going to open my Firefox. Okay. And I'm just going to show you that I'm going to go ahead and type in Principal Eckert. Oh, no. Eckert Principal .blogspot.com. Okay, great. Now I forgot the name of it. Hang on. I'm just looking for my Principal Eckert. Okay. And the reason I'm going to Firefox instead of just opening it right where I had it in Chrome is just when I had it in Chrome, if I opened it, it would automatically log me in because I was on the same browser. So I'm just opening it in a different browser. So there's my blog, okay? You can see how over here it says sign in. But if I were to do it over here, it would say sign out. Because in this one, in this browser that I was working on here, I'm already logged in. Right? There's more information than you might want to know. Anyways, so here's my blog. You can see I've got no posts. And another reason I wanted to open this is because now when I submit a post, I will come back to this and I'll refresh it, and you'll see that there's a new post on here. Okay? So I go back to here, and I'm going to go new post. Okay, and I'm going to title my post Lifelong Learner. Okay, and this is just like an email. You know, there's a lot of different editing tools up here. You can add a picture. So if I click on Insert Image, I could upload a picture from my computer. I could get another picture from this blog, different places from a URL. So just like you would attach, something to an email. Super duper easy. Okay, and I'll end up either amending this post or I mean, we'll see what happens, but I'll just say one of my mentors professionally is an amazing woman named Yolonda Holmes. She is the epitome of a lifelong learner as she embarks upon her retirement. She is committed to learning how to blog. That means to share wisdom, thoughts with her lucky readers. Okay, so this is going to be my my first post. Okay. Again, I could add a video if I wanted to. I could add an image. I could link to a website. So I'm going to say I don't know if you like sports or not, but I'm going to say Yolonda loves sports. She often goes to ESPN.com. And then watch what I do here. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to click on link, and then it recognized ESPN.com. So she often goes to, let's change this, sports websites. Okay, now this one it won't recognize because it's generic. And I'm going to go ESPN.com. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and publish this now. Okay, it's obviously it's not a, it's a 4-line blog, but whatever. I'm going to go ahead and publish it. Okay, and this is going to ask me to share it, just different ways that you can share it. I'm not going to worry about that. All right, so here you go. You see my blog right here, Lifelong Learner. I could edit it, I could view it, I could share it with people, I could delete it. But now I'm going to go back to this page where you see I still have no posts. All right, but if you click on this button right here, it refreshes this page, it reloads it, and watch this. Look at that. I now have my first post. And then over here, it creates an archive of posts. So in 2016, I've got one post. September of 2016, I've got one post. And there it is, Lifelong Learner. And when I said that I was inserting a link, you could see that I said Yolonda loves sports. She often goes to sports websites. Then if I click on that, it's going to open up ESPN.com. Okay, and so a lot of people, once they get into blogging, they want to reference something, and so they will use a link to say, okay, I read this really great book, and then they'll put a link of the book on Amazon.com just to give people more information. I want to see if you noticed that when I clicked on this, it opened it up on the same page. Okay, I'm not on my blog anymore, so I'm gonna fix something here. I'm gonna edit this, and I should have done this before. I'm gonna change this, and I'm gonna go open this link in a new window. Now watch what happens when I go back to this and I refresh it. Now when I click on this, instead of replacing this page that I'm on, it's going to open it in another page. You'll see another tab up here. It didn't do it. That wasn't good. Let's try that again. Oh, I didn't update it. See right here? I never clicked update. Aha. Okay, hopefully this will work this time. Ready? There it is. It opened up another page. Okay, and that's always a good thing to do, because then when somebody's reading your blog, if you have multiple links within any post, you're not having to go to a new page, come back, go to a new page, come back. It just opens this page, and then your normal page, your original page, is just right here. That's really the basics right there. The next time you want to write a post, you'll just do another post, new post. So I'm going to publish that. And then, okay, how many posts do I have right here? I only have one. I click on refresh. There's my second post, okay? And then you can see over here in my archive, it gives this. And it's always gonna, you can see the newest one is on the top. It's always gonna do that. Just like a Facebook feed or any social media feed, the most recent is always gonna be up at the top. There's some neat things over here, okay? You can keep stats on, see, it says that I've had 10 page views. Those are all from me over there on the other page. Some pretty important, one of the important things is comments. Okay, well, there's no comments yet because nobody commented. But really, okay, so here's what I did. I'm going to go back to overview. Down here on settings, and then posts, comments, and sharing. This allows you to regulate who's posting on your blog and what they're posting. Okay, so like if I wanted to comment here, let's see. Post, So if I wanted to comment, this blog, so cool, the best blog I've ever seen, and then publish it. So let's see if it automatically, I'm going to refresh. Okay, so it automatically puts my reply, okay, or my post, excuse me. But here it says comment moderation never. What that means is that me as the blog owner is not choosing to moderate whether or not I want to allow that comment to be posted. And so when I write a blog, I usually go with always, just because, I mean, you just never know. You know, I mean, you're in human resources. There might be somebody in your history of human resources who didn't like the way you handled something, and so they might track you down on your blog and choose to bash you. And so I just think, and that's fine. That's their right to do that, but it's your blog and it's your right to block it, or to not let somebody write foul language on your blog. So I go with always, okay? I would just do that. And then it says email moderation request to, and you just put your email in there. And then every time that somebody wants to write a post on your blog, it's going to send you an email asking you whether or not you approve of it. But anyway, those are the basics. Look forward to seeing you on Tuesday, and hopefully this will be a resource that's valuable to you. Take care.